It was a medical case that grabbed the world's attention. The parents of a critically ill child requesting an experimental treatment to save their son's life. The hospital rejecting that request, claiming it had the best interest of the child in mind. It turned into a prolonged legal fight. In the end, the child, Charlie Gard, would pass away.
I think the case really sets a dangerous precedent.
Dr. Melissa Moskela teaches philosophy at the Catholic University of America. She specializes in end-of-life ethics and parental rights. Moskela reflects back on the Charlie Gard case in the UK. She says one problem it highlighted, placing too much authority in the hands of medical professionals.
Allowing doctors and ultimately state officials to override the medical decisions of loving, competent parents on behalf of their children.
6 years after the death of Charlie Gard, that problem in the UK remains.
There's no guarantee that your voice is going to be 100% acknowledged or your voice has equal weight to that of the clinicians.
Dominic Isam consults for a British political communications agency working on behalf of the Charlie Gard Foundation. He says parents who want medical options for their children can face the threat of fighting healthcare providers in court.
You got parents who simply want the option to pursue an alternative treatment that, can improve their child and won't cause suffering, and they're not able to do that at the moment.
So an effort is underway to pass Charlie's Law.
It is my view, and the consensus view of medical ethics, that if a treatment is not harmful and reputable doctors are willing to provide it, that no one should be prevented from seeking this treatment.
The law would grant access to mediation services so parents and doctors could resolve disputes. And if doctors believe a medical treatment could be harmful, they would need to provide greater proof.
So they'd have to explain why the proposed treatment that the parents want to pursue at a different place would cause significant harm to that child.
For parents, the right to try different treatments for their child could be the difference between life and death. Charlie's Law has yet to pass, but supporters in Parliament say it's time to give more power back to parents.
For access to mediation and for the right to try.
Having worked with the parents of Charlie Gard, I'm in awe of their humility and willingness to sit around the table with those who opposed them at a critical time for their son, who sadly died.
Connie and Chris, the parents of Charlie Gard, now hope they can improve the future for families who find themselves in situations like theirs.
Charlie, in his short life on this earth, made such an impact on the world. Before we die, if we can make a difference to any family's life through Charlie's Foundation, then that's his legacy, and what a legacy it will be.
And the Charlie Gard Foundation isn't giving up on Charlie's Law. Later this year, the government will review an important third-party report, which could pave the way for change.
That's obviously our hope, that this report that we secured from our work in Parliament will translate into Charlie's Law further down the line.
Dr. Moskela says the Charlie Gard case should be a reminder that every life is worth saving.
Every single human life, no matter how disabled, no matter how young, no matter how sick, is nonetheless precious, infinitely valuable human being made in the image and likeness of God.
Mark Irons, EWTN News In Depth.